What up, everybody? Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of King's Court. I'm your man, King Real, joined as always with my man, Jay Money. What's up, Jay?
What's up with it, y'all? Y'all already know what's up, man. Another monster day yesterday, not many losses. That's why y'all here. Mess with, you know what I'm saying, me and Real. So let's get back to it, man. It's a little light card today, but we still gonna find some winners.
Not really a light card, man. We got games today. Usually on Tuesdays, it's only like 3 games, so we got more games than usual this Tuesday, man. But we're gonna jump on into it because we got some games getting ready to kick off in just a hot second. Matter of fact, I meant to ask you before we came online, Larry. They got a video that was sitting in too, Larry. So I don't know if you got it or not. Let me know. We can put that in a minute. But let's jump into this first game, man. What's up, everybody? Too welcome in, welcome in. Pacers at the Cavaliers, bro. Indy is 12-8 away. Cavs 3-16 at home. Indy won 6 straight games before losing last night to the Raptors. Indy's 5-0 ATS last 5 games in Cleveland. Cavs are last in opponent's field goal percentage and last in guarding the perimeter at home, bro. It's Indy or nothing for me. I seen the line drop just a half a point, man, but I'm still on Indy, bro. I took Indy minus 9.5. What's your thoughts on this game, Jay?
Yeah, you saw the line drop because Miles Turner ain't going to play in this game. But then they had Corey Joseph and Darren Collison questionable. Both of them will play, but it's still kind of tough. We see how them not having Turner hurt them against the Raptors. They pretty much didn't have any bigs. They weren't getting most of the boards. So, I'm not betting Cleveland in this spot. There's no way in hell you're going to catch me betting Cleveland unless they're like sending some there's no way that I'm betting Cleveland in this spot. I could only take the Pacers. I didn't bet the Pacers, but I definitely see them winning this game. It is laying a bunch of points. It is on the road, but like I say, if I was to force a play, I would have to take the Pacers for the simple fact that Cleveland beat them by 1 point on their home floor. So this is a bit of a revenge game. The Pacers, yeah, they're on the road. They're coming off a nicer loss, but they do play Boston tomorrow. So this is a bit of a sandwich game. But they still should want to win for the simple fact that this team beat one of the sorriest teams in the league, beat them on their home floor. And they usually play the Cavaliers tough, even when they had LeBron there. So I'm thinking that the Pacers will come out and win. I don't know if they win by double digits. Like I say, they are playing Boston tomorrow in Boston. So this is a game that I would definitely tread lightly on. I would say it's a light card because it's not a lot that I like with it, man. We can break it down, but I don't have a bunch of bets on these games. It's just a tricky card.
Man, I see Brandon Martin said he took the under first quarter 53. You know what, bro? I was just looking at that first quarter too. I was thinking about backing the Cavaliers first quarter, but I just jumped off of it. I just got the full game. This isn't like a play I tell everybody they suggest to jump on. It's an in play. First game of the day, in play it. We're gonna be online together, everybody, while this game is kicking off. So we'll be able to in play it. So you guys don't want to hop on it right now, don't hop on it right now. We can in play it together. You know, I always gonna give you guys something on these games that start off. So we can move on to this next one though, Jay. Washington at Philadelphia, bro. Washington's 5-17 away, 6-14 as a dog, 6-16 ATS away, 3-7 ATS last 10 games versus Philly, 1-5 ATS last 6 games in Philly. Philly won those last 2 games too without Butler. With Butler was out with a respiratory situation, so was Chandler. They both playing tonight. I'm seeing a lot of people telling me that JJ Redick isn't in. My RotoWire never updated me, so I'm on it right now. Yeah, you're right. No JJ Redick tonight either. It's still Philadelphia for me or nothing, bro. I still like Philly in this spot. They don't have any bigs up there in Washington at all. Washington can't guard a goddamn thing, man. These Wizards are trash, bro. They last in points on the road too, and they last in rebounding, man. They're gonna get ate up tonight, man. And B should have a big game tonight, man. I'm rocking with Philly in this spot, bro. I took Philly first quarter and full game.
Yeah, I could definitely see how you could like Philly here. And that line moving down definitely just helps you. I still see Philly winning this game. This is another one where it kind of sort of land a bunch of points. It's not a whole lot, and Philly is at home in this one. You got the Wizards for some strange reason. Ever since Wall went out, then everybody trying to come to play now. The last 4 games, they're 4-0 ATS. I know they barely covered against the Heat, but they were 6.5 point dogs. They lost by 6. That's covering spread. But the way when they went in there and beat OKC, damn, even though they don't have any bigs, it's not like Steven Adams had a big game or anything. OKC didn't have a ton of bigs, but for the simple fact, even their center, Steven Adams, didn't really just have a game. I'm not sure what's going on with the Wizards right now. It's like even when they're losing games, they're still playing them pretty tight. So it's a tough spot for me. This is their third road game or whatever. Not in a row, it's not a back-to-back, but this is a little 3-game road trip. This is the last game. I would have to lean Philly here. I definitely don't see them win this game. I don't see the Wizards winning back-to-back, beating OKC and then beating Philly in this spot. But I'm just not sure if Philly covers the spread. I definitely think they win. Maybe take the 76ers in the teaser or see how they come out playing in the first quarter and play this one. But I definitely don't see the 76ers losing this game.
Yeah, I don't see Philly losing at all. I don't see how they're going to lose this game, especially, like I said, they've been winning. Even without Butler, now you just adding Jimmy Buckets back to the lineup. That's more points, and they're at home, too. I think it's a great spot for Philadelphia tonight, man. So, like I said, I took them first quarter -3. I got a full game -8. About to that last game, too, that Indy game, and I was leaning under in that game as well, that Indy Cavaliers game. But that'd be a total that I'm going to look forward to playing as well. I think those are the first two early games. Jay, you got any first quarter or first half you want to throw out there these early games before we move on?
Yeah, I was just about to say I am going to hop on that 76ers first quarter. I'm about to get that in right now. I don't think I'm going to mess with anything with the Pacers in Cleveland. I wanted to take the under, but you never know. Sometimes Cleveland will play up and down pace with you and actually come and score some points. So you never know what you're going to get out this Cavs team. That's the reason why they're so tricky to cap, because they can come out in the first quarter, first half playing real good, and then the second half totally fall apart, or just come out from start to finish and get blown out. So you never really know what's going to happen. I would like to take the Pacers first quarter, but I'm just staying off of it. But I am about to take the 76ers first quarter right now.
Yeah, y'all hear that right there? Me and Jay Money both on the 76ers first quarter. So if you guys want to tell it, let's get it, man. Keep our fingers crossed. And when it comes to this Pacers game, you guys, I did take the -10. Actually, that's where I got it at earlier. Actually, let me go back and double check and tell you guys exactly the line I got on my William Hill. Let me open up tickets real quick. See what I got. Yeah, I got the Pacers at -10.5, so that line has dropped. I got them at 10.5 earlier, and it's at 9.5 right now. I still like it though, but I would suggest you guys to in-play that game, man. Like I said, it's getting ready to kick off in a little bit. We'll in-play it, see if we get a drop a little bit, man. See if you can catch Pacers maybe at 6.5, 5.5, or something early. What up, everybody? What's up, chat? I gave the chat a nickname yesterday, man. Y'all the royal family now, man. So y'all family, everybody family to me, you know what I mean? Open up my heart to all y'all. Y'all open up y'all heart and y'all time to come in here and check us out, man. So y'all the royal family. You know, we got the low baggers, and now we got the royal family, man. So what's up? Let me welcome in Billy Exotic, Al Hart, Daryl Lyles, Pittsburgh Drew, Pittsburgh Brew, my bad, the Sweaty Butcher, Money Gang Sports, always Money Gang, Joe Anthony, Sean, Aaron, Dave L.A., Gerald, Max, Campsite Killer, man, Risk. Thank you, everybody who came in and tuned in today to King's Court to come check out me and Jay Money break down these NBA games, man. Yesterday, Jay, man, you know what it is, man? Yesterday, I had a great day, man. Only loss I really took yesterday was that under. But I told you guys that was a little $40 parlay with the Spurs and the under on that one. So I wasn't sweating that one too bad whatsoever. And then Denver flopped again yesterday, but those totals for me we cast the full game total, came in and gave everybody a second half play on that too. The second half total went over as well. These Mavs team, they look good for me too, man. First quarter, first half, boom, boom, hit those. They lost full game to the Lakers, man. Lakers own these Mavs this year, man. What's up with your Dallas, man? They can't beat this a depleted Lakers team, Jay Money?
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. Only thing I can think of is because the Lakers had just got theirs blown out by the Timberwolves by 20-some points. But, I mean, the Mavs, you see, they played a damn good first half. I went to sleep and then woke up this morning and saw that they lost by 10 at that. I was like, damn, I didn't think that could happen, especially with the Lakers roster out there coming on the back-to-back tough spot. But like I said in the show, the reason why I wouldn't bet Dallas, because they came off a nice little road trip themselves. I mean, that's definitely a face spot. Different teams are different, but the Mavs, after coming off that nice little 4-game road trip, that was their first game back at the house, man. That can be tough for some teams. It can be kind of sort of like another road game because you're not used to playing there. You know what I'm saying? You get back to the house with your wife and kids and stuff. You're getting all settled in. So, I mean, sometimes it can be good for certain players or some teams, and some of them it's just not that well. And it's always kind of sort of been like that for the Mavs. So I definitely did mention that in yesterday's show. But I still thought that the Mavs would win that game. But I can't believe they fell apart in the second half. Yeah, you're right. The only loss that I took yesterday was I did take the Pistons, and I took the under in that game. On the under, they come through. They end up scoring 69 points in the fourth quarter. Like, come on, bro. It was definitely going under before that, but I mean, come on, 69-point quarter. That's not going to help. We had the Celtics. That shit cast a triple header on that one, first quarter, first half, and full game. That one was a pretty much no sweat. Man, I got lucky. I got to mention one more game, man. I got so damn lucky on this under in Utah Jazz and Bucks game. That motherfucker was flying over the total. And then the second half, for some reason, they neither quarter, third or fourth quarter, they scored 50 points. It was 49 and then 47. I got so damn lucky on that under. I can't believe it. But hey, it cashed, man. Yesterday was a real nice day. And I hopped on that Kings reel. You called that one out for me. So hey, I went on ahead and hopped on the Kings on that late play for you.
Yeah, Kings are easy money last night, man. I'm loving what we got a Kings game tonight we're gonna talk about, man. But I'm loving Buddy over there, man. That kid's a baller over there for the Kings, man. I'm just loving the way his Kings team look, even though they took a couple of losses. We'll get to that Kings game when it's time to get to that Kings game, though. And then Blazers yesterday, man. I told everybody to stay off the Blazers yesterday. You see what happened to the Blazers, man. They didn't even cover yesterday. Everybody was at 11.5. They only won by 10 points yesterday. I got lucky, and I was in playing the fuck out of them. I got the Knicks yesterday at plus 15. I got them at 15.5, plus 13.5. I was just sitting back like, cool, you know what I mean? Like, I knew the Blazers weren't gonna cover when they could have. It's just the way they play bad teams at home. It's like they'll try, but they really won't try. So if you guys stayed off of that game yesterday, great. Only said that, and then the Nuggets lost yesterday, man. But it was the Rockets. It's a surging Rockets team. So like I said, the over is cast, the Nuggets lose. It's whatever. Hey, Larry, if we do have that video, man, if you do have it, can we play it right now? If you don't have it, it's cool too. Well, I guess that say you think you do. All right, we think you do. We'll answer some questions. You see any questions from the chat?
Yeah, I see people talking about Villanova. This ain't their year. Yeah, I was gonna give you all my college basketball plays, man. A bunch of them started at 6. And I did get the 2,000 followers, man. So I appreciate everybody. I'm honoring my word. I am gonna get the card out. I try not to get the card out too early. It's not like we're selling plays or anything. It's just I want you guys to watch the show. So that's why I try not to send my whole card out or too many plays out. I just give you guys a little teaser. You know, you watch the show, you're gonna get everything anyway. The early plays that I was on, I did take. I know I tweeted out LSU. We'll get that one into a hot set. I see y'all in the chat. A lot of people talking about the Kings. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that game. It sounds like me and my guy are on the same side here. But the early college basketball games I did take Minnesota. I took Baylor on the money line to upset Iowa State coming off their huge win versus Kansas. Who else did I take? These are late games. The rest of them late games. I am taking NC State. I'm fading the public on this one. Taking NC State versus North Carolina. Give me the home team in this one. You see why they favored over a higher rate team than them. Then the late game, I'm on LSU, man. Like I say, Alabama is not as good. I was on Kentucky. I take their loss, but Alabama is not that good. They were feeding off their home crowd. Kentucky couldn't make a damn shot at all. I mean, they weren't playing no defense. I think LSU come out here and get this big win. They needed this type of win versus Alabama. Alabama in that same team. This is their first true road game. They're 1-1 on the road. LSU 8-0 at home, man. They finna cover the spread tonight. I'm on the Tigers tonight.
No doubt. I don't know if Larry got that video ready, but if you do, we can run it.
Hey, what's going on, Money Gang? It's Joe out in Jersey representing the Giants. First off, I want to start out and thank you and J Money is Money for always getting those picks out to us in these videos and staying on point and keeping it real. But yeah, let me get to that Wednesday night pick. I'm going with the NBA. I got the Spurs on the road against the booty, straight trash Grizzlies. Don't know what's been going on with the offense. Conley, I don't know where he's been. Defense, straight trash. Booty juice. But yeah, whatever the points may be, lay him. Lock. Fading the Grizzlies until I see something else, man.
No doubt. Well, he gave us a play for tomorrow. We had another one too for my man Lags. But good shot. That's a play for tomorrow, everybody. My man sent it to us. That's my man Joseph, you know what I mean? I told you guys send me some videos in. He sent a video in there, so that's a play for tomorrow. So we'll get to it. Oh, you say you only have one. Okay, we didn't get the other one from my man Lags, but it's okay, man. But let's get to it though, Jay, man. Let's cap the rest of these games and hit the chat, man. Thank you for sending that video in. My man said booty juice. Hell yeah, that's what he said. They whack as hell. So I feel you there, brother. I was fading their ass too, so I'm definitely with you tomorrow, man. So give my man Joseph a shout out. I don't know if he in chat. What's your name in chat, Joseph? If you go by Joseph in there, I know you hit me up earlier and told me you would have to go to work today. So hey, shout out to him, man, for one of the royal family members out there taking a shot, stepping off the ledge, and sending us a video, man, just to get his name out there and put his play out there, man. You got to give a guy credit for sitting up there and doing something like that, man. You got to give him courage, too. That's courage. I've been asking some of my guys for a long time in my money game to put a video in, come on here and talk. And some of these guys and girls is camera shy, y'all. So I commend all you guys in there, man, for coming on, sending me some videos last night. I can't get everybody's video up who sent them, but you guys send them in. I'm going to make sure I get you guys out there. Jay, let's take us to this next game, bro. I'll let you start this one off.
Which one you want to do first? You want to do the Toronto and Hawks game, or we can do the Heat game, man? It don't matter to me. We can hit this. Let's hit this Raptors game real quick, man. This is a big spread. You got Danny Green sitting out tonight. You don't have no CJ Miles out there. So, but you do have Lowry and you have Leonard out there. This is a tough spot. We know the Hawks just beat the Heat. I still don't know how the hell it happened. I'm still on this shit, but they definitely beat them. But we know the Hawks are absolutely terrible at home. Y'all saw that game where the Bucks just beat them up and down by 32 points for some strange reason. I feel like that's gonna happen tonight. It doesn't help that the Raptors are sitting players. It seems like they not taking this game as serious, which you wouldn't either, seeing how they just came off their win versus the Pacers without Leonard, and then now you're playing the lowly Hawks, So it is a bit of a tough one, but me personally, I would have to lay it. I hadn't bet it, but in this game, I could only look towards the Raptors. The total, I can only bet overs with the Hawks game, so I would have to lean towards the over. You got the Hawks, they missing some players as well tonight. No, you don't have no Prince in there. Obviously, still no Bazemore. Then you even got the guy Herter. He's even doubtful for tonight. So you even got some of the guys that's coming off the bench or that was starting. Now they're not even playing. So the Hawks just a depleted team. They shouldn't be trying to win games right now. I know the Raptors should go and take them lightly, but the Hawks are the type of team that the Raptors could come out there and blow them out by 20 pretty much without even really trying. They could just outscore them slowly but surely out of the game, and before you know it, they're about 20, 30 points. So I can see it. I hadn't bet Toronto yet, but I'm pretty sure I will in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah, you're right. Herter out, Prince out, Plumlee. Well, Plumlee been out, and Bazemore. For Toronto, CJ, Green, and we know Val is out. Yeah, we do like the fact that Lowry's in, but this is a lot of points to ask to hang, man, 14 points. And we see how this Atlanta Hawks team like to shoot the three, man. They like to go out there and shoot the three. And if you watch some of these Raptors game, they're a defensive team, but these Raptors give up the perimeter shot with no problem. They have a tough time guarding it at times. They just don't play defense at times. 14 points is a lot, but they are at home. I took the first half -8. Only took it for a half a unit bet. I figure I'd play it that way. If the first half hit the -8, I'll probably throw it back on for the second half, depending on what the score is. If not, I'll walk away with it like that. Not one of my favorite games at all on the card. I just don't like this matchup. I don't like the spread. I just don't like it. It just don't fit well with me, Jay Money. It's another game on here, too, that don't fit well with me either with a spread that high tonight. But that's one of them, man. So I'm definitely just going to back off of it. Played the first half, like I said, a half a unit. But that's the only thing I can suggest. I was looking at the total, Jay, and I couldn't make a move on that either when it came to the total in this game. The total sitting at 228.5. And like I said, the Hawks can go shoot from deep. Like no Corey Joseph, no Miles. It's still like Corey Joseph, but no Miles out there, no Val out there. I know we got Lowry out there and shit. Yeah, no Miles either as well. I just don't know, bro. I don't know if it go over. I don't know if it go under. So it's just a play I'm gonna stay off of when it comes to the total.
Exactly. And that's one thing that happens later on into the NBA season. These lines start to get tighter. So, at the beginning of the season, this line might have been 8 or 9 or maybe 10. But now we're starting to see those big spreads, which sometimes is for a good reason. But a lot of times you just have to know when to stay off. And this is one, like I say, I could just easily see them coming in here taking the Hawks lightly. Maybe even a backdoor cover. They could be up by 20 at the end of the third quarter and then let the bench go in, which Ted is pretty much saying they right on it, saying that they got the best bench in the league. Yeah, that's true. But if they take them lightly, man, they might put the bottom of the bench. You never know. And the Hawks can score. I would definitely lean to the over. But like I said, I hadn't bet the game. The Hawks could come out flat. But Toronto, they could score as well. I would definitely lean to the over. If I had gun to my head, I would have to bet the over in this. total. As far as the side, I would have to take Toronto, but it's probably going to be a nail biter, though.
Yeah, like I said, my play in this shit right here, I'm just gonna stick with the -8 first half. I feel you with the over, Jay. I just don't like the missing bodies from both ends. And Herder also was a baller for Atlanta. He puts up some points for him. He had some decent games this year already. So I just don't like it. I know Jeremy Lin is starting. I don't like Lin. Lin is cool, but he's decent. But he's decent. He's getting there. This Atlanta team is getting there. This Atlanta team is just a bad team. They're a young team. They're a bad team. They're not a good coach team whatsoever. This is just a development team right here. You put this team over there in another league, just man, take them out the NBA right now. I think when you bad and you bad right now, should remove 2 teams from the league. Put your ass in the D League for the time being. They should throw the Cavs over there right now. Throw a fucking Atlanta in the D League right now. We don't have to even watch. I bet on these sorry ass teams, but.
Yeah, shit. It's another team out there that's going to look like a D-League team tonight without their star player. We'll get to that one in a sec. We can go get to this Denver and Miami game. Is a kind of sort of. I'm gonna be honest. Yesterday, I was looking at this spot and I was I was thinking.
One sec, Jay. Before you break that down, I want to answer a question real quick. I want to get your opinion on it too. They're asking us how the Wizards looking good right now. Well, if you've been watching the show for a while, I've been saying. Wall is they don't get along with John Wall over it. If you watch the NBA, follow the NBA for a long time, Wall and Bill and them guys don't get along. Now Wall's out the game, and now they're playing like a team. That's the best thing that should have happened to this team. But if the Wizards were fucking smart right now, because we know John Wall or Bradley Beal won't be on this team next year. If they were fucking smart, they would be trying to tank right now, a low-key, quiet tank. They don't have to get a top 3 draft pick. It's a top 5, top 7. You know what I mean, J Money, and go grab you somebody else. That's what they should be doing right now. They're coming out performing. They hopped on the 76ers early, and they up by 5 right now. But Sixers is fighting back, man. Sixers are still a better team. They're at home. I'm looking for the Sixers to do something here, man. Like I said, they're going to win this game. -8. Maybe we lose the first quarter. Maybe we don't. It's the NBA, y'all. Shit can start off hectic. Y'all know how shit be. And shit turn right around for us. So I wouldn't sweat that too much. But what's your thoughts on Wall not being there and why the Wizards have playing the ball they're playing, Jay? Do you agree with me on there about walls of cancer in that locker room?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I was saying, since they hadn't had him, they've been quietly balling. I mean, like I say, even the games they've been losing, it's still been pretty close. I tried to get that for some reason. My book right before the game started, I guess that one. It was just finished start. It wouldn't let me get the first quarter. I can only bet the first half. I guess when the game is first finished start, it wouldn't let me bet the Pacers first quarter or the Philly first quarter. So I did have to take the 76ers -4.5 for the first half. So I hope they cash. They can still come back in the first quarter, though. I still don't think that Washington, I don't think this is sustainable. What I am seeing that they're starting to come out firing, and then they will pretty much run out of gas in the second half. So, like I say, they 4-0 ATS the last 4 games. Some strange reason they're playing better without Wall. I mean, you said it, real. Some strange reason. After he left, they've been playing a lot better. It's like a lot more spacing, all type of stuff. But the scoring has been down. It seems like they've been playing a little bit more defense as well, though. But I definitely think Philly gonna come back in this spot. And if you look at tomorrow's game, this is a home and home. These 2 teams playing Washington tomorrow, so I'm definitely gonna put this one on. I gotta watch this one real closely because I gotta have a big play in it tomorrow. I've been cashing with these home and homes, man. I look to do it again tomorrow.
Hey, no doubt, my man Max said I'm chasing Henny with Coke. I thought my camera switched back. I didn't think y'all saw that shit. I'm trying to be professional. When Jay Money was talking, I take my little sip here and there. I take a little sip here and there. My grandpa taught me that. That's the Indian in me too. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't believe it, but I got Indian in me. I got Choctaw, Indian, and Creole in me, and Cherokee in me. So that's my grandfather's side, my grandmother's side, man. My grandfather dad was full Choctaw, and my grandmother, my great grandmother, my grandma's side is full Cherokee. So it's in our blood, you know what I mean? We gotta sip on a little bit of something every day. Sip though, you know what I mean? Sip. But yeah, Jay, I heard you was getting ready to break down that last game, brother. I ain't gonna stop you. I'm gonna let you get back to it, brother. Let's just get into that Miami Heat game. You was getting ready to break it down, and it sounded like you was about to dive real deep. So let me hear what you gotta say.
Yeah, I was looking at this one all day, man. I got angles for days in this game. The only unfortunate thing is I got angles for both sides, so I hadn't bet either one. You would think to take the Heat here. I mean, the Nuggets, like I say, before yesterday, and I definitely could have seen them winning that game yesterday. Before that, they were 5-0 straight up. Not ATS, but they were on a little run, so they went and lost their game versus Houston. This is why a lot of people liking the Heat tonight is because they're on that back to back coming from Houston, and you lose probably 2 hours when you fly into Miami. So it turns into like a 5-hour flight. It's pretty tough. But like I say, they were hot before that. This is a tough one to call because, like I said, I still like the Nuggets. No Gary Harris tonight, so that definitely helps if you like the Heat. But man, I'm not betting the Heat right now. They could be in a bounce back, but man, they sorry ass just got blew out by the Hawks. Man, I'm talking about blew out. It wasn't even close, man. I know it's tied at halftime, but the Hawks are a sorry second half team, and then you let them go out there and blow you out by 24 in the second half. Man, I'm sorry. That's not the Heat of old to me. So I mean, they should want to bounce back tonight off their horrible loss. That's one of my strongest angles. A pretty good team that's coming off a horrible loss that they know damn well they shouldn't have been having. You can have them, but the Nuggets are a better team, and the Heat, they better not play any way that they did for even 5-minute stretch versus the Hawks, or the Nuggets will jump on them. I'm still high on the Nuggets, even without Gary Harris. They should be kind of used to that because he was out for a while. You still got Millsap in there. They still have the players to win this game, but it's just a tough one to call for me. If anything, the under. I like both defenses to come to play in this game, even though the Nuggets' past 5 games have went over.
Yeah, I'm watching my man Raphael over here say, too, they arrived at 3 a.m. The Nuggets arrived at 3 a.m. They went to a party. At first, I thought you was meaning did they party in Miami last night, or they arrived in Miami at 3 a.m. and then went to a party once they arrived at 3 a.m. If they arrived at 3 a.m. and then went to go party, them motherfuckers got some stamina. Because my old ass would have been knocked out on that plane. Once I arrived, the last thing I want to see is a female, unless she's my wife. I ain't trying to be around nobody else besides my wife and my kids. I'm going to take my ass to sleep. All right, to my room. Right. I don't know. So what you mean? Yeah, what you mean? They arrived at 3. So they arrived at 3, then went to a party. I ain't seen nothing like that. But if you down there, you know something that we don't know, man. Please let us know what's going to happen. What you know. So you're gonna be hung over. I don't know. I don't believe in all that stuff like that. I'm not saying you don't have good info, but that shit really don't be mattering some of the time, bro. They do this all the time. These NBA players and NFL players and baseball players, they party in every state, everywhere they go. And they turn around and do the same thing. You get used to it when you turn it up, bro. You don't remember being young and turn the fuck up. I could do that shit all day long, all week long. Man, I get drunk today, Jay, bro, I'm gonna be hungover for 2 days, bro, if I get lit today. Real shit, I'm gonna have a headache for 2 days. My knee's gonna hurt. I don't even know why my knee will hurt, but it'll just hurt just because I was drunk, some old shit. So, who knows, bro? But I feel you there, Jay. You gotta think about this Miami team too, bro. In the last couple of games too, those losses, they lost to Atlanta. And they lost to Minnesota in a week, bro. Minnesota's not a good team, you know what I mean? This is my opinion. They're not a good team. And you see what happened when they just fired their coach, too, after a victory. So the Miami lost to Atlanta and Minnesota this week. The totals went over for both of these ball clubs lately. The last 5 games for Denver, the last 5 out of 6 for Atlanta. So that's the way I played this game, bro. I just took the over 210, and I'm just playing the over in this game. I don't care who win, what side win. I just see points between the two of them, bro. So I took the over 210. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, like I say, I could definitely see what you're saying on the over, and like you say, you look at the trends. Both of these two teams, they've been playing way over total, except for the Heat. I mean, it scares me, man. They scored 82 fucking points, man, against the Hawks. One of the worst defensive teams in the league and fastest pace. I'm sorry, I don't care what you say. I can't understand anything about that game. If anything, the Heat should have an offensive breakthrough in this game and want to bounce back from only scoring 82 points. So I guess you're right with that one. I always think of the Heat as a defensive team, even though they've been running faster pace. A lot of those games were with Dragic. With Denver, they still one of the top defensive teams in the league, and they're off a back-to-back. Their shots might be a little flat in the second half. I didn't take the over or the under, but I would have to lean to the under. But I can see what you're saying. Everything is looking there. Both teams past 5 games, you would look towards the over. But this is a real tough game. If anything, this is a big toss up, and this line is tight. I would maybe have to lean towards the home team. I'm with you on that party and stuff. I could probably go out and drink right now and then wake up tomorrow, drink some water, you know what I'm saying, go sweat it out, do shoot around in the morning and be all right through the game. You ain't going to be 100%, but like you say, they probably used to this, bro. They go to LA, New York, all types of shit. They probably turn up all the time. Someone probably smoking, you know what I'm saying, all type of stuff. They still NBA hoopers out there, man. As long as your body in shape, you can shake that shit off. Y'all be surprised, man, especially when these teams are used to it. That's why a lot of times when you take these back-to-backs in consideration, a lot of these teams are used to that. So you just have to take that with a grain of salt sometimes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's tied up right now. Wolves and 76ers. And pace is up 26-10, man. I should have definitely hopped on that under like I started to, man. But, hey, I took the 9.5, so if you guys did take it, I was looking for a way to in play it right now for you guys, but I can't tell nobody to take no fucking minus 17.5 in play. I'm giving you guys an extra 8 points and y'all asked for it to begin with. You know what I mean, Jay? So we ain't doing that shit right there. We just going to sit back and chill on that. And whoever said that I was leaning the over first quarter, I'm glad I didn't take it. I didn't like it either. But I was thinking the Cavs may come up and put some points up today. But after the Pacers that lost the other day, I wasn't expecting that. I expect the Pacers to come in here and play some fucking defense. And that's what they're doing right now. And the Cavs just aren't making shots. They're just horrible, bro. They're just a bad team. But yeah, I'm on the over in the Nuggets game. I took over 210. Y'all heard my man Jay had to say about it. He said he leaned the home team in the situation. I figured the over. Like I said, both of these teams have been over trenders lately. And on top of that, if they did go party last night, and they just came. Man, you see that crossover that happened to Murray, bro? He should be the one not playing tonight instead of Harris. That man fell down to his knees and ankles. The man, I ain't never seen no man drop to his knee and then fall on. He didn't fall on his hand. He fell on his wrist like this, trying to get up. He looked like a kid again, baby. I was like, God damn. The man learned how to walk. He crawled looking for the table to pull himself up. I was like, that was horrible right there. He should be the one on the injured reserve tonight, not Harris, bro. That was sick, Jay. I don't know if you saw that shit, but that was nasty.
Nah, I hadn't got a chance to see it. It's kind of crazy because a lot of times, lately, man, my time been super valuable, man. I don't know what's going on. I barely even have time to get to all the stuff on my Twitter, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I guess this lifestyle starting to catch up with me, man. But my time, I don't even have time to even watch ESPN, man. I hadn't even got a chance to turn the TV on now. So as soon as after the game over, I'm finna live in play some stuff. I gotta watch the 76ers and Wizards game for tomorrow. But if I catch the right number, I'm gonna live bet the under in this Indiana and Cleveland game. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the Pacers. Their defense came to play, and at some point they're gonna coast and not try to score as many points. Cleveland might not see 80 points tonight, is what it's looking like.
Yeah, I should have definitely took that under 208, man. I talked myself off of it. Speaking of that, everybody, I got to get with Will Capper after this show. But hopefully tomorrow, keep our fingers crossed. We have our Mr. Will Capper come on here and join us for about 15, 20 minutes. That man is a total guru, you ask me. He's a total guy, so you know what I mean? I don't look at anybody's plays or do none of that type of shit. I kept my own shit, put my own bets in, do all my shit. And then at the end of the night, I go to Twitter. I see what people was on. I look at Will. Man, Will been killing shit, man. That man was like, I think he swept the board yesterday or somewhere around there, man. He'll total beast, J Money. So tomorrow, man, we most likely will have Will Capper on the show with us tomorrow. Join us for a little bit and stop by, man. And then we really be big time, Jay, once we get Will Capper on here. We know we really made it, brother.
Yeah, I got Will Capper on Twitter. Yeah, I gave him a shout out. He did kill it yesterday. I think he went like 5-0 or 6-0. I retweeted his plays if y'all go look at my Twitter or whatever. But yeah, Will Capper, nice, man. I told him we got to get him on the show ASAP, man. Tomorrow, the next day, whenever, man. Hey, we call him right now. Somebody, hey, Larry, give him a call real quick, man. See if I'm messing with you. But yeah, we definitely need him on here tomorrow or Friday or something, man. We got to have him on here multiple times, man.
No doubt, but let's get to it, man. This next game, Minnesota, man, they got to win. They fired their coach. They 5-18 their last 23 games on the road. Minnesota is 4-1 straight up in their last 5 games versus OKC, but they're 3-15 in OKC. Minnesota won his last 2 games, but that was against the Lakers, bro, and the Orlando team, who's on the road too, who have to play a few games. OKC lost by 18 to the Wiz in OKC. And OKC is the worst 3-point team out here. And the last time these two teams played, too, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Minnesota win by like a point or two? Came down to like a last-minute shot. I think Minnesota beat OKC. I still took OKC in this situation right here. I'm understanding what OKC's problem is when it comes to playing basketball right now, man. They're just struggling right now playing basketball. I'm not getting it. Westbrook is struggling out there. The threes aren't dropping. I think they need to make a trade right now. I think Ferguson needs to go. He's not scoring two guard. They need to score. Any more scorers out there. Schroeder, even though he can put up baskets, it seems like he's a liability on defense. What's your thoughts on this game tonight, Jay? I really like OKC still, bro, but I haven't actually made a play on it just yet.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man. Yeah, this is another tough one because you have contradicting angles, man. Y'all know me. I'm always with that new coach shit. Like if the coach got fired, I'm on the team the next game, maybe next few games. This is a strange case because they didn't necessarily fire the coach, but not this time. It's because they've been losing a ton of games or they just sorry as hell. Tom Thibodeau was the president and the head coach, and they said this has been pretty much brewing ever since the Jimmy Butler situation, which we knew at some point that he was going to get fired or something. I'm surprised it's taken this long. But they win 2 games. I mean, they blow the Lakers out by 22 points. And then that same night or same next morning, you pretty much announced that he's fired. Like, what the? I mean, it's pretty much right after the game. It's like you never see that. I'm sorry. So if anything, you see the players, they were surprised by this. This is one of those cases where I feel like maybe firing the coach in this spot maybe even hurts the team. It sounds tricky to say because this is one of my strongest angles, but not tonight. This is, like I say, they're coming off 2 wins. It's not like they're in rock bottom mode, like, oh, okay, we need a new coach to get us fired up. It's not like that. They're coming off 2 wins. If anything, they're in a letdown spiral for blowing the Lakers out by 22 points. I'm sorry, man. Then you got the OKC. You got OKC coming off a terrible home loss at that by them to 20 points against the Wizards. I don't see OKC losing tonight, man. It's 8-point spread, but fuck, I might just go ahead and eat it, man. I'm sorry. I don't see OKC losing this game, and if they do win, they should blow it open. You have no Derrick Rose out there, no Robert Covington. They would probably put Covington. He's a starter. They would put him on Paul George. That's a big difference, bro. Who you gonna put out there on George now? You don't really have another defensive stopper out there. Who you gonna put on Westbrook? Westbrook don't have to be nice. He can get it going at any point. A few games ago, he kind of got that little mid-range jump shot going, his coveted jump shot. You know, he can drive into the hole at any point. I'm sorry. They definitely would need Covington tonight. He's not out there. No Derrick Rose. I'm not really worried about Teague. OKC in a bounce back spot. You have to take OKC here. I'm sorry. The coaching angle goes out the fucking window on this one.
Yeah, I just took them right now while we sitting here talking, while you sitting there talking about it too. Because I was the same way I was thinking earlier, man. Yeah, I just locked in OKC here, bro. And especially with Schroeder being out tonight too. So I expect, man, they're not going to lose 2 at home, especially how they lost by 18 points, bro. That was an embarrassing fucking loss to the Timberwolves. And then you got Timberwolves fire their coach, which makes no fucking sense to me. Timberwolves did the same shit that I want to put them on the same pedestal as the Suns. You know how when the season started, right before the season started, the Suns fired their GM? And now look at how the fucking Suns look. They need to make some trades. They need to do some shit. The best thing they could do was fucking get rid of fucking Ariza. I mean, this Suns team right now, man, is a terrible team. And what Minnesota is doing right now, too, is falling in that same category. Where they should have fired the coach, then traded Jimmy around the same time, a week or 2 within the same time frame. You don't wait this long and then fire him after a win, too. So it had to be an argument in the back. What I'm hearing about why they fired him is because the way that they have Towns is running, the way he's running the offense. Towns didn't like the way the offense is being ran. Neither did Wiggins like the way the offense is being ran. So that's part of the reason why they fucking let Tibbs go. Tibbs will have another job. I'm not going to say back and say that Tibbs is a bad coach. I think Thibodeau is a better coach than 50%, 60% of the coaches in the NBA right now. Give me an example. A lot of you guys will not believe me when I say this shit, but I don't think Steve Kerr is a good coach. I've said that for a long fucking time. People don't believe me. I get so much flack up here when I say Steve Kerr is a bad coach. I think Thibodeau, even though he don't have the rings, he's a better fucking coach than Steve Kerr. Give Thibodeau that Golden State Warriors team right now. I bet you had that Golden State Warrior team winning games and covering spreads and ATS. I don't know what they was thinking. You know what I mean? I think Thibodeau, he'll end up somewhere. He'll fall somewhere else, somewhere soon. Hopefully we let go of our coach in Portland and we hire Tib up there, man. I'd love to see him coaching my Blazers. But yeah, J Money. I'm on OKC, bro. I'm thinking about adding them first quarter too, man. What's your thoughts on what's the chat thoughts? You know we gotta keep the royal family involved too. They be asking so many questions and shit. Isaiah, yeah, brother. You like the first half, -4.5? I think they get it done early tonight, J Money. This is one of the spots, bro. I think it's a spot where we take first quarter, first half, and full game, Jay. What you think?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm with you on this shit. And I'm sorry, I gotta say what I got to say about this shit, man. I'm with you on that, Steve Kerr. They implemented him in their system. There was pretty much a system already made. You already got the players there. Then here he come and then they win. I'm sorry. That was Mark Jackson's team. I still think Mark Jackson is a good coach. He should be on somebody's team right now. I'm with you on that, Tibbs. I definitely think he's a better coach. Oh, you gotta think them Bulls teams, it didn't look like they had Jordan none, but them Bulls team when they were facing LeBron every year in the playoffs or going to the Eastern Conference Finals when Derrick Rose first came there. Tom Thibodeau was the coach, man. I'm a believer in Tibbs, and I think he's going to come and be someone else's coach. He's a damn good coach. I'm not really a fan of Steve Kerr. You hit that shit right on the head. He doesn't really do anything out there. He doesn't really coach. I mean, we don't know what happens behind doors, but I'm sorry. He just has too nice of a team to where it seems like, there's not really a way that you can't coach them. I'm sorry. You see the losses they piling up now, it could be coaching. So he doesn't fire the team up or anything. He's not even standing up directing them anything. He sit down the whole damn time. You have players like Draymond Green and Kevin Durant. They the real coaches out there, man. So be serious. He's just a puppet, man. That's all he is. If you had Philadelphia first quarter, you cashed it too, man.
Yeah, hey, quick something I want to let you guys know about, man. Since you guys are watching the games right now, you guys are betting. In-play advice for you guys. Right now, we know the Pacers tomorrow, they play against the Celtics. That's a huge game tomorrow against the Celtics. Right now, you can get the Cavaliers at plus 22.5. These starters are going to start sitting in a little while, you guys. If you can catch the Cavaliers maybe plus 25, plus 26.5 or higher, I would grab it if you guys can. Trust me, the Pacers play the Celtics tomorrow. They're not looking to go in here and just hang up 40 points over the Cavaliers. Only way they beat the Cavs by about 40 points, 35 points, is if the Cavaliers just decide to just give the fuck up. I don't see that from this Cavaliers team. Some of you guys on this team are still fighting for spots on other teams in the future. This is their career. A lot of guys still want to be in the league later on, so they'll come out and put up a fight later on. But this is a great way to bet in play right here. Hop on the Cavaliers. If you get about 25 or more, jump on them. Trust me, jump on them and just let it rock out. I'm telling you, but wait till it has to be at least 25, 26 or more. That's just some insight I want to pass on to you guys so you guys know. What you think about that, J Money? You feel me what I'm saying about the Pacers not playing everybody with that big game tomorrow?
Yes, sir. You dead on. You dead on with that one, bro. Just like you say, especially seeing that they got the big game tomorrow, but really anytime you don't really see it. A lot of times they mail it in, be like, hey, man, we already beat up on them. That's why you see some comebacks in the NBA. And it's always hard once you mail it in, even if the team comes back and still the momentum. It's hard to beat and mailed it in and then come back in and try to play hard. That is real tough. Trust me, I'm a basketball player, man. Once they got the momentum, it's pretty much over. It's why you see a lot of college basketball upsets. I'm hoping I'll see one tonight in Baylor. But yeah, you're exactly right. I'm going to wait until the second half just to see if it grows even larger, because it seems like the Pacers aren't stopping right now. I mean, it's up to 24 right now, so it's just saying I'm going to see if it gets larger. If I see the Cavs start to get momentum, then I'm going to know when to hop on them, but I'll probably just wait till halftime. But you're exactly right. I don't see them keep piling it on in the second half, and the Cavs will try to be a little scrappy in the second half, I guarantee you.
Some more advice, too. The total is back to 208.5. It did shoot up to 215 on my book for a second and shot back down. This should get back up a little bit in the 220s, 217s, 218s. Jump on the under. Like I said, they're not going to play their starters the whole time. Cavaliers will probably make a push and come back into this game. Jay, you hit it on the head. Your book has 24.5 right now. I would still want it a little bit higher, about 25 or 26. I would want it right there to make sure I'm good. They'll fight back, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. We got some more games getting ready to kick off right now, Jay. No, we don't. We didn't got through Thunder Wolves. Now we on the Kings Suns. Jay, to this Kings and Suns team right here, bro. Kings Suns are bad. No way I can put it. Suns are bad. Suns are fucking horrible. Sac they have been balling. And when I say balling as an NBA fan or somebody who's watching TV, I mean, yeah, they lost 4 straight before they got a win last night. But they were in all those games they played, though, Jay. They were in that game against Portland. They were in that game against Denver. And fucking Buddy went crazy against Golden State. They covered. I mean, if you had the Kings in the game, you still won that game, even though you took a loss. As a pro sports bettor, we still won. Or if you guys had that, you still won. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a loss. Kings have been balling. With no Booker tonight, I think it's going to be really hard for the Suns. And I look for Hill, Fox to have great games today, man. Hey, give me Sacramento again, man. -4. Suns is on my fade list. Give me Sac -4. I also like Sacramento first half.
Right. Yeah, I see Hoops 590 saying Kings passing like the Globetrotters. Yeah, them boys balling out there, man. They are. I hope they keep it rolling tonight. You got the Kings that had lost. You got the Suns that had lost 6 straight games. Yeah, they at home. This is the last little home game of their road trip. Of their home game stand, which that makes it a little weird. I'm sure they're gonna try to do everything to win this game. But like you say, no Booker. I can't see them winning. They shouldn't even be trying to win games. It's tough to say this. So we know they're NBA players, and we know that they it's just you just going out there and hoop. But as far as the GM standpoint, why would you want to win games? I mean, you just got the number one. Hey, why not get the Suns know what it is, man? You're gonna be a bottom tier team until you stack up more players. They tried to get a veteran in there in Ariza. It didn't work out. So I mean, you paid them a bunch of money, so you might as well just stack up these young guys, tank again, try to get one of the top 3 picks. Yeah, I mean that's what you might as well do. I don't see the Kings losing this game. They better not, especially the way they've been playing. You almost beat Golden State, which I could, like I said yesterday, it made me feel like they're going to turn the corner. They came out there and handle business versus Orlando. Now they need to come out here and handle business versus the Suns again, like they did before when they beat them by 17 points. So this is a bit of a revenge game, but no Booker. I don't see how they keep up scoring-wise with the Kings here.
Yeah, I'm watching my man Headshot say no Bagley, no Shepherd, but Bagley been out for a while, and Shepherd hasn't played, I think, in the last 2 or 3 games. No, actually, Bagley came back on Monday, but he's not playing the back-to-back right now. So Bagley did just come back, but he missed a couple of games. So that's not really affecting the team. He haven't really been there. And then when Shepherd's not hurt, bro. I mean, be real. If you watch the NBA, then when he's fucking not hurt, why didn't the Cavaliers got rid of his ass? He don't care about none of this shit. He's rapping. Ain't he married to old girl too, the R&B singer? Yeah. Don't mind got like a whole different life. Yeah, he got a whole different life. He damn near a rapper. He gonna be hosting the next 106 in Park or some shit. He don't give a fuck about no NBA. He just play NBA just to play NBA, man. He can live a great life, man. He got a fine ass wife. He rap, she sing. She always braiding his hair. He's in love, y'all. The man's in love. And that's what true love look like. If you see Iman Shepherd with his wife, that's what true love look like, man. That's what he is. And he love his woman, man. He care more about that than basketball. He care more about rapping than basketball. He rather, with him and Dame go head to head and the Blazers beat his ass, all he tell Dame is, I bet you can't beat me in the booth. You know what I mean? He don't give a fuck about no NBA. But they rather go bar for bar. So Shepherd don't mean shit, man. Hey, I don't believe when people tell me I'm watching a low back show. Make sure if you guys aren't watching a low back show, make sure you guys tune in every day. The time has changed. I don't want to give you guys a bad time, but the best way to get the low back show or any show on SBR is to hit the subscribe button right now. Hit that shit, and you'll get all the shows. But I was seeing people in the chat too talking about I see somebody say take Cavaliers money line or hop on the Suns tonight money line. We did have a guy in here though, Jay. I ain't seen him in a while who did take the Suns twice on this money line, and they cashed both times. That might have been the Suns' only 2 fucking wins. My money ain't on no Suns, bro, Jay. It's Kings first quarter, first half, and full game, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That was Ninja 13, I think, and I hope we don't. We love you, man. We need an extra viewer and like in there, but hey, man, I don't want you coming here today and saying Suns gonna win because I already bet 200 on the Kings, man, and might put a little bit more on. So I don't need you doing all that, you know what I'm saying, superstition stuff for the Suns tonight. Maybe tonight when I bet on them or something, but not tonight, man. Where's Sacktown at, man? We need Sacktown King coming here for some good luck for the Kings tonight. I know they on the road. It's a little revenge game, but give me the Kings, man. No Booker. It's other stuff out here that's bigger than that. Even if they had Booker, I still don't think they would win this game. Now, if the Kings really do come to play, it hurts a little bit that they're on the back-to-back. But like I say, no Booker. That's bigger than there being a back-to-back. No Shumpert and no Bagley. And like Real say, I mean, Bagley had just came back from one game. He's not going to play on the back-to-back just like that, even though he said he wanted to play. And then Shumpert, like you say, he always hurt, bro. So, I mean, it would be nice to have him in there, but the Kings still stack up real nice versus Suns. They better not lose this damn game.
Man, Shepherd, man, he ain't hurt, bro. He in Sacramento right now. He down there trying to get on the song with Mozzie or trying to get on a song with Lavish D. He trying to get on right now, you know what I mean? That's why he out there. He don't give a shit. He out there trying to get on, you know what I mean? And yeah, I rock with Lavish D. So y'all from Sacramento, y'all know who Lavish D is? I rock with lavish. I ain't no Mozzie cat. Don't get it twisted. We don't do no Mozzie. We all laugh around here. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's how we get down. But anyway, Sacktown King, you know what I'm talking about, Sacktown King. When I say that, Sacktown King, that you know exactly what I'm talking about, my guy. Let's get to some questions real quick from the chat, though, J Money, before we move on to this last game, brother. You got any questions in the chat that's jumping out to you? And also, man, once again, thank you guys, everybody who comes in every day and tunes in and watches the show. Man, Kings Court would not be Kings Court without you guys, I swear. Without the royal family, we would not be what it is. And I'm also going to start pressing some T-shirts. I'm going to try to have them out by All-Star weekend. I'm going to start pressing some T-shirts, some hashtag royal family T-shirts, hashtag money game T-shirts, and I'm going to start passing them out for you guys who come through with some great plays, some great insight, some awards, some of the best videos that we get on the show. You guys send the SBR. If the video's not played on my show, it will be played on the Low Bag show, the Low Stack in the Bag show. So make sure you guys hit up with Seth and send your videos in. What I'm looking for, man, I'm trying to at least get 2 videos on a day. If not a video, at least send me a video so I can see what you guys look like, see how you guys sound, and maybe I'll even bring you in for about 5 minutes on the show, talk about the play, something like that, man. It's all about you guys. You guys make us what we are. You guys make me who I am. I used to be one of you guys. I'm still one of you guys. I still wake up in the morning. I hop on the Low Bag chat. I'm still checking out Donnie Rightside. I'm still checking out Big Man Show. I'm still supporting Ned and all of them. I'm still here. You know what I mean? So it's support is all we ask for. Support. That's all we ask for. You support us. You support me. I give the same thing back. I got a huge heart. I love everybody. And all I want to do is see everybody win, take care of their families, and just enjoy life, man. You only get to live once, man. So you got to make the most of it. You only live once. Make the most of it. You know what I mean, Jay?
Yeah, real. Rakeem Reynolds saying you're taking sack money line or spread. I got him in -3. It said -4 now. If you want, you could just take the money line to be honest, or you can to be safe, or you can just take the -3. Pittsburgh Bruce said Bogdan better than Shump and Barley. Yeah, I know what you mean. It ain't Barley, but I dig what you're saying. It was one more comment that I wanted to get to. They saying that you're tipsy, real. It was one more. Oh, somebody else said, where he at? Somebody else said he was asking about the under on the Minnesota and OKC game. Man, that's what I'm thinking, especially without no shooter. But it's tough to take the Timberwolves on the under right now because 9 out of the last 10, the games have flew over the total. But I'm with you on that because OKC, they are one of the better defensive teams in the league. They don't always show it, but they are. And no shooter tonight has definitely got to take an impact to their scoring. I still think OKC wins and covers, but I'm thinking maybe they've locked down the Timberwolves. People loving this over. It's got bet up 4 points. I can't see it. I didn't want to bucket and then just go towards the under, seeing that big line movement, but I definitely lean towards the under, man. But I know we got 2 more games. What you say, real?
Jay, with the new coach, bro. With the new coach, you gotta see how that offense plays now. You gotta see how the offense plays and the defense plays with Thibodeau ain't there. You kind of know what you're gonna get for tips. But with the new coach coming in, the assistant coach or whoever, you have to know how the offense is going to respond to him when the defense is going to respond. I can't play a total when they just fire a coach or hire a coach. I just can't do it.
Right. Yeah, I think my whole thing for to lean toward a total would be the no shooter in this. I really do think it hurts them. But we can get into this last game. This last 2 games, I don't have much in it. I want to lean towards the under in this Golden State game, but I hadn't bet anything on it. It's way too many damn points. But this is the reason why this spread is so high, because you got the Knicks on the back-to-back, and you have them. They're on the last game of a long road trip. I'm talking about this is their 6th game of a long road trip on the West Coast, and we know they're an East Coast team, so that's why you see the line so high. The Warriors, they're not coming off a loss or anything. I don't see them just absolutely blowing them out here, but it is very possible. That spread is way too damn high, man. I'm talking about even almost too high for you to even count, man. You never know what the hell gonna happen. They could be up in the 4th quarter and then just sit there starters. I have to lean to the under because I don't think that the Knicks are going to come out here and score a lot of points. I don't see it. And we know Golden State has to work on their defense. They can score a lot of points if they want. This one can be 130 to 100. The line is at 232, man. That's a shitload of points. I would have to lean towards the under.
Real quick, I'm hearing some questions about the Raptors games. Hey Jay, can you answer? Can you read this question real quick while I respond to real quick about this Golden State game? I've seen some questions about the Raptors, but yeah, Golden State 16-24 ATS. Well, this is how I capped this game, and y'all saying I'm tipsy, but I'm not tipsy yet. Bro. I'm just getting started. I started the show in a bad mood. I really want to be honest. I came on in a fucking bad mood. Like I'm really not in a good mood today, but I don't take my frustrations out on nobody. I try to give you guys the best show possible. I still come in and perform. I still show up, do my job, do what I'm supposed to do. Once I get off of here, guess what I'm doing? My Scorpio ass is about to go right back in my badass mood, in my feelings, go sit on my porch, smoke a Newport to the face, and watch my NBA from my patio and on my phone. And not talk to nobody in my house because I'm in a bad mood. So I'm not taking out on people in my house. I ain't gonna talk to nobody. Everybody in my house getting silent treatment, even though ain't nobody in my house did nothing to me. But I ain't gonna take it out on my king, on my royal family. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm not tipsy. But I will get there though, Jay.
Real. They were saying something about. I think his question was that. I can't find it, but I think his question was saying that the Raptors playing soft, and he was saying something about Atlanta is. He said, guys, Atlanta is hanging on easy on the Raptors, starting to think it's 12 plus points line is too high. To not take it. I'm pretty sure he's hinting if we should take the Hawks plus the points in game.
Yeah, I'm not putting no money on Hawks. I don't care what nobody tell me. I respect your captain, but I'm not laying no money on the Hawks. I wouldn't bet the Hawks in game. I wouldn't bet the Hawks off game. I'm not touching the Hawks. That's just me, Jay. I don't know how you want to answer that.
I'm with you on that. It's too early in the game for me. If anything, I know you saying how they're playing and stuff, but I don't think that's sustainable. I mean, the Hawks aren't winning. If anything, I would wait to see maybe mid-second quarter before you make a live bet and see what is going. I would wait. I hope the Hawks are up. I would take Toronto second half. I see Toronto at some point. The team could be coming out there bullshitting, playing a sorry team, and then they get up on them, and then they be like, you can take a timeout, and be like, man, let's quit fucking with them, man. Let's go and blow these boys out. You see that happen all the time where they just come back out there on court and just turn it on. I would stay away from it, man. We can get to this last game real quick.
Yeah, get to this last game real quick. Somebody asked me for a parlay. Let me finish breaking down this Golden State Warriors game. Yeah, Golden State 16-24 ATS. 8-13 ATS at home. The Knicks are 12-11-1 ATS away. Golden State have no limits tonight. Golden State should come in here and want to win this game. But this Golden State team, how we look at it and cap them, we expect them to win the games and come out and perform. They're just not covering ATS. They start out big and then they just slow down. This Golden State team looks different. Last year, we knew they don't start out slow, but second half they would cover and pull away for us. Overs for the past 2 years. Just bet Golden State team, game's over. Bet Rockets, game's over. It was like an automatic casher. This year, it's different. Chemistry is off with this team right now. Chemistry is really off. I know they got rid of Patrick over there. I think we had a fight in the locker room we just don't know about. I think Pat, Green. What I heard was it was some bullshit going on in the locker room. Now I'm hearing also that Green may be on his way out the door. Our Golden State may trade KD or Thompson. I've heard some weird shit from people who I know are really in the league. Golden State's going to shake this shit up before the All-Star break. So look for something to happen real soon before the All-Star break. Trust me there. 17 points, Jay, is a lot of money. When I mean money, I mean you laying, no matter how much money you put on a team to cover 17 points, it's a lot of fucking money, bro. 17 is a lot. Knicks is up a back-to-back. Knicks can't score worth shit. I think Golden State, the way I'm going to play this game and the way I did play this game, I just took Golden State first half, Jay. That's all I'm playing is the first half of this game. If we expected them to win this game by 17, that means as a logical bettor, you would expect Golden State to win every quarter, correct, Jay? So that's how I would bet the game. I'll bet it quarterly. To everybody who could bet the games quarterly, I'll just bet it quarterly. You probably hit 3 out of 4 quarters, you take Golden State. If you're looking for them to cover by the 17, that's how the book is putting it out there. Well, I mean, what's your thoughts, Jay?
Yeah, I'm with you on that, bro. The only thing I could take would be the under in this game. Like I say, it's a little tough one. It's a shitload of points. I'm with you on that. They should win every single quarter. I was thinking about taking the third quarter in this game. That's a bet that I hadn't made, but it's one I'm definitely going to look into. I kind of like Golden State in the third quarter. New York might come out and give everything they have in this first half. I'm not saying this is the first quarter. We don't know what will happen, but I'm thinking the way I count the game, that's the only time that the Knicks can even possibly keep this game in hand, especially with this being a long road trip. The last game, they ready to get to the house, and it's a back-to-back. If anything, first half, but damn, that third quarter should be ugly, man. I'm saying the second half period. Hopefully Golden State isn't up by too much at the half, and then I would take them second half. But this thing can only get worse as it goes. So maybe even third quarter, fourth quarter. One thing about the fourth quarter is they may sit their starters. That's the thing about a third quarter bet. A lot of times you really never see it where teams sit their starters from coming out. So I like Golden State third quarter in this one.
And real quick, everybody, you guys want to parlay? I'm down to make one real quick. So, and Thunder is the only game today where I'm on the first quarter, first half, and full game. So Thunder is one of my games that we're playing the whole game through. I think you agreed on that too, Jay Money. So while we over here, man, let's build a teaser, Jay, and let's see what the people think about it. I'm not teasing, but a parlay. Thunder, first half, -5, Jay, on the parlay. We'll parlay that, say, with the Kings, full game, money line, and throw on, say, Warriors. If Warriors are supposed to win by 17, I mean, they should win every fucking quarter here. So we do first half points. That's Warriors first half up by 10 over the Knicks. That should be an easy accomplishment to this Golden State. That pays $4.72. I'll take that parlay right now. I'll do a $30 parlay, you guys. I'm on the Warriors first half -9.5, Kings money line, and Thunder first half -4.5. $30 to pay me $170-$150. I just made it. It's going through right now. I took a bet. That's my parlay. If you guys want to take a parlay, that's what I make. Your thoughts on that, Jay Money?
Yeah, I like that. I'm definitely finna hop on this OKC first half. I'm not gonna take them first quarter, but I am gonna take OKC first half. And I like what you said. I'm trying to tease it down, or either just take the first halves with them. So I like that parlay. We still haven't got to the last game though, real. We still got one more game real quick.
Yeah, let's get to it. I know Larry got to go home. He got to do another show in a minute, so let's get to it. This last game is, I think, Jay Money, to tell you the truth, this is the best game of the night to me, if you really ask me. I know this Hornets team is underachieving in my eyes. I think Kimbo has to go, bro. I watched Kimbo on TV earlier. You know, he's in his last year in his contract. I think Kimbo's coming to the West Coast. I think Kimbo's coming to the West, man. I don't know when, but I would think it will be either before the trade deadline or next year. He will be playing for the West Coast, a West Coast team next year. The Clippers are 13-6 at home. Charlotte's 5-12 away, 4-9 ATS in their last 13 games. 1-7 straight up last 8 games versus the Clippers. Clippers are 12-5 ATS last 17 games versus Charlotte. Man, Clippers just have too many weapons over here, bro. If you look at this Clippers team, man, you got Bradley, Gallinari, Harris, Lou off the bench. Only Clippers problem I see with this Clippers team is a 5 spot. Boban, dude is trash. I know he old, but every time I see him run down the court with those things on his knees, he remind me of me growing up, going to the what is it called, baby? We used to go to back at home. And it was a Memorial Coliseum. In the Rose Garden and watching Sabonis play for the Blazers back in the day and shit like that. That's the only problem I think the Clippers have is a 5 spot. Their bench is solid. Their starting 5 is solid. They have better bigs. This team could be a top 3 team in the West to me, if you ask me, especially when they score on the offensive side. What's not going to bother them tonight with having problems with the 5 is the fact that Charlotte gets no production really from their 5 at all. So it's a great matchup for the Clippers tonight, man. I took the Clippers at -5.5. I bought the point down. It was at 6.5, but I bought a point and took them at 5.5, Jay.
Yeah, I'm with you on the Clippers here real fast. Third game in 4 nights for for the Hornets, all on the road. So, I mean, it's not a back-to-back. It would be nice if it was, but the Clippers can score way too nice. It'd be interesting to see if Lamb is going to play. Last time I was saying that he was questionable, so I hadn't really got a chance to look at the latest word on it. That would be a big factor in this game, but I see Clippers in this game all the way. I don't see the way that the Hornets even keep close. We know that the Hornets are a better team at home, not so good on the road. Then they're missing players, like you say, they're real small. That's something you definitely can't do against the Clippers. The Harold and the big guy, he gonna clown. So I mean, even though he's super slow, he's still so big up there. He don't even really have to jump to dunk the ball. So him, Harold, I mean, you still got Gortat down there. They got some nice little pieces. You still got Lou Williams coming off the bench. You got the two defensive guards. Go put one of them on Kemba Walker. You shut down Walker or even contain them. That's the Hornets right there. I'm gonna put Beverly on Walker, then put Bradley on them all night. Keep them frustrated. Give me the Clippers in this spot.
Yeah, hey, what you just said, Jay. All you basically saying is run a zone. All you really gotta do is run a zone on this Rockets. Hornets team right now. If the Clippers just came out there and ran a zone, you're gonna force them into being a jump shooting team. I know Lamb is back, but they still don't have Zeller at the 5 anyway. You're gonna be forcing them to play outside. You run the zone. You probably allow Kimbo to drive the lane a little bit. All they really gotta do is just run a zone tonight against this Hornets team, and this Clippers team has owned this team it's owned them over the past few games they played. This is like the best game of the night. It will be competitive, but I still see the Clippers taking it and running away with it, Jay. Just like you said, too.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Like I said, not much to say about this game. The Clippers should handle business. Charlotte, not so good on the road team. Third game in 4 nights, all on the road. You have to give me the Clippers at home here. Like I say, the Clippers are a home team. They should shine in this spot. They overmatched the Hornets in this spot. If Lamb is out, it's definitely a spot for me on the Clippers. So y'all know what's up, man. I'll run through all the plays real quick. The early plays that we was on, which really don't matter now, or you can go back and look at them if you want. I did get on Philly first half at -4.5. Like they cash with these. They up by 23 points. So I'll be looking to see what's up with them in the second half. Toronto down by 6 right now. Didn't have a play in that game at all. I am going to try to in play the under on this Denver-Miami game as soon as I get a good number, probably in the middle of the second quarter. I'm on Sacramento. I did just take OKC first half, -4.5, and then I'm on the Clippers tonight. And I'm on LSU late night college basketball game. Y'all know where to find me, man, on Twitter at JMoneyIsMoney.
Yeah, well, everybody know we jumped on Indiana full game. If you guys did take it, I did suggest in play it. I led you guys astray right there. Indiana's on that ass. This is probably a game I won't play until maybe hopefully the Cavaliers cut it close a little bit. Like I did tell you guys, jump on a 24, 25 in play. I've seen a couple of guys in chat took a 22.5, took a 23.5, 24.5. Great work. This is a great in play game. I saw it before it happened. We had 76ers first quarter. I got a push. I seen a lot of guys in the chat. They won. Great. Jay, first half you had it. I hopped on it with you too. Small bet. It was your bet, so I didn't give it out, but I told you there. And look like we cashed that. I'm also on 76ers full game, -8. Looking great right now. I'm on the over in the Nuggets game, 210. I'm on the Raptors first half, -8. I'm on Thunder first quarter, first half, and full game. I'm on Kings first half and full game. This Warriors game right here, fuck, Jay. I'm on Warriors first half right here, bro. This is a play for me, you guys. I'm on Warriors first half. If Warriors win by 17, they got to come out strong, and I'm probably going to add the first quarter too. I'll make it official. Warriors first quarter, first half for me. I'm not full game, but I'm on Warriors first quarter, first half. 2 more official plays for me. Also, Clippers. Looking for the Clippers to get the job done tonight, and I like the Clippers in this spot. Clippers -5.5 because I bought the point. Also, we made a nice little parlay a little while ago, J Money. We took the Kings money line. We took OKC first half minus the points, and we also jumped on the Clippers. Let me make sure. Warriors first half. My wife had to remind me, and we'll check my William Hill. Yeah, that's it. Before we get out of here, Jay, you got any second half plays? Yeah, Warriors -9.5, Kings money line -170 for me on William Hill, and Thunder -4.5 Only a $30 parlay for me, but it pays +4 something. I don't bet that much on parlays, you guys, in the NBA. The most I ever bet on my parlays, if it's a two-teamer, always $100. Between $75 to $100 every time on a two-team parlay because I'm always looking for plus money. A three-team parlay, between $60 to $100. Anything more than that, I'll probably put $50 on it, 25, 35. I got a family to feed. You know what I mean, Jay? So don't spend all your loot on the parlay. That's how you go broke, man. The best bets are single bets.
Yeah, I'm with my man there, man. If y'all want to follow me, been killing in college basketball lately, man. I'm on LSU tonight, -6 over Alabama. If you want to play it safe, you could take LSU on the money line, or you could take the points. You could buy down points. LSU is not losing this game. It's just the fact about how many they're going to win by. Bama is not finna upset another team, especially on the road. They might do it at home. They're not doing it on the road. Give me LSU tonight. Y'all can vouch for me on this one, man. Y'all follow me on Twitter at JMoneyIsMoney.
And real quick, they're asking me about the second half Cavaliers. I lean Cavaliers second half money line, but I'm not giving it. I want the points, but I lean Cavs second half money line. But the Stars will probably come out a little bit of play in the third. They can build it up to a 35-point lead or 30-point lead. We don't know, but I lean Cavs second half, but it's not a play. The best way to do that game is to end play it. I'm King Real. Next week, we do have a poker tournament going on, and most likely you will see me in it with the rest of the SBR celebrities and stars on the show. Make sure you guys hit up my man Seth Rogen. I'm about to tell you, Seth, that you played on what's that movie called? You know that funny-ass movie, Jay Money. You know what Seth Rogen? What was
Superbad.
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 Yeah, Superbad. McLovin. Yeah, I'm about to call you Seth Rogen and shit. Hit him up, man, Seth. Make sure you tag me and Jay Money in the stuff. Make sure you guys hashtag Royal Family. You guys are the Royal Family. King's Court will never be shit without the Royal Family. And we are family here. We can talk shit. We can discuss anything. Everybody's opinion is we love it all. This is the barbershop. We love you guys. We'll catch you guys later. Look for my plays on Twitter. Coming out soon. My man Jay Money is Money. I'm King Real. See you guys tomorrow. Good luck.